REED-BBS, BBS, Black Bert Sugar, Bachelors in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. This here is a little Teofimo versus Loma aftermath video. You know, there's always a ripple effect after the fact with bouts of this magnitude. So let's get into it. Nearly 3 million peak views, 2.898 to be exact, making Teofimo versus Loma the most watched nationally televised boxing match since Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn, which generated 4.4 million views. Speaking of the broadcast, raise your hand if you're already sick and tired of the phrase downloading information and how it's infiltrated our sport of boxing. Let me know if you're already sick of that shit. Lomachenko losing round after round after round. Oh, he's downloading information tests. He's downloading information tests. Downloading information. I get it. It's wordy. It's new to the sport of boxing. I like the usage of it, but the misuse of it became comical during this fight. He's downloading information. No, he's down 6-1 after 7 rounds. That's what he's doing. The scorecard talk. That's like the new GLOVEGATE now. The scorecard talks. And let's be clear. So after Wilder, Fury 2, and all the glove gates and the suit gate and some injury Wilder may or may not have had, some injury or whatever, and blaming Mark Breland, I wasn't having it. I was not having it. So I'm keeping that same energy. Don't bring all this after the fact caveats and excuses and shit, man. If it wasn't an issue before the fight to build up, why are you making an issue of it now? So I want to say that before I get into the scorecard talk and other aspects of the post-fight. I ain't ever seen so much complaining, so much conjecture over a fight the judges actually got right. Like they got the right guy won the fight. Sure, 119, 109, that was absurd, undoubtedly. I'm not saying it wasn't. But Judy Letterman had the right guy winning. So, needless to say, when I hear comments like, oh, well, Loma didn't deserve to hear scores like that. What? What does that even mean? No one deserves shit in boxing. In fact, you get what you deserve in boxing. And that's whether you're a fighter, trainer, promoter, matchmaker like I used to be, whatever phase of boxing you're in, you get what you deserve. It's that simple. Loma didn't deserve to hear scores like that. Dude, he lost the fight, okay? He lost the fight. Whether the margin offended you, he still lost. He still lost. Another thing that's kind of irking me, Devin Haney fans, well, you know, Dev's the real WBC champ, man. Teofimo, he ain't really undisputed. Look, y'all, do not succumb to the bullshit of these sanctioning bodies, okay? I'm gonna ask you this. Remember when Lomachenko fought Luke Campbell? Remember that? Okay, that was for the vacant WBC title. Yeah, I know, I get it. The WBC then anointed Loma the franchise champion. Whatever. Then they gave Dev the belt. Either way, no one beat Loma for that WBC title. You know it. I know it. So you can candy coat it and put parsley around that badass raggedy piece of steak all you want to. It's still a raggedy ass piece of steak. Teofimo Lopez is the undisputed lightweight champion. Now, with that said, I would love to see him and Devin Haney fight. Don't get it twisted. But also don't make it seem like Teofimo owes Devin Haney shit because he doesn't. On that note, Fimo, he said he could make 35, but he would be fully hydrated, better, faster, and stronger at 140. In his opinion, that's what he said. Lomachenko, now he's had shoulder surgery allegedly. Yes, the same shoulder that he had surgery on after the Leonardis fight. Is it a convenient excuse, or is Loma at a stage of his career where his body is breaking the fuck down? So you can't have it both ways now. This was your second or third shoulder surgery in about 4 or 5 fights. Are you just not that guy anymore physically, or is it an excuse? It's got to be one or the other. And my final point, we don't do rematch clauses, huh? Y'all are regretting that shit now, though, aren't you? Here's the thing, in the world of boxing business, a rematch clause is insurance, and it's imperative. In life, as in anything else, boxing and life, you hope for the best, but you plan for the worst, which is why some of the greatest fighters in the history of our sport, Roy Jones, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, etc., Sugar Ray Leonard, these men had rematch clauses in place. It's not that they went into the fight preparing to lose or even giving losing a thought. But goddammit, you got to plan for the worst. So now Loma's stuck out. If he wants that smoke again, the rematch will happen, but he could have negotiated it on his own fucking terms ahead of time. But no, y'all was arrogant. We don't do rematch clauses. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you on the ass end of the negotiations if you really want that smoke for a rematch. And with that said, Loma could start quicker, but that'll just put him in danger quicker. You know, sneak in more headbutts, I guess, maybe cut Fimo up a little earlier, but I think the writing is on the wall, and the best course would be for Lomachenko to move back to 30, try to make a big fight with Shakur Stevenson. Anyways, REED-BBS, Black Bert Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.